Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill that's getting faster and faster? You're doing everything you're supposed to. You're working hard, you're staying connected, you're trying to keep up. But instead of feeling accomplished, you just feel exhausted. Like you're constantly playing catch-up in a game where the rules keep changing. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Welcome to the modern world, a place of incredible opportunity, but also a place of overwhelming pressure. We're living in an era of constant upgrades. Our phones, our software, our homes, everything is getting a 2.0 version. But what about us? When was the last time you thought about upgrading your own internal operating system? We often forget that the most important technology we have is the one between our ears and inside our chest, our mind and our spirit. We've been trying to navigate the complexities of the 21st century with a mindset that might be outdated. It's like trying to run the latest high-spec virtual reality game on a computer from the 90s. It's going to lag, it's going to crash, and eventually, it's going to burn out. So, what does a modernized version of you look like? It's not about becoming a robot or losing your humanity. In fact, it's the opposite. It's about becoming more human, more intentional, and more resilient in the face of modern challenges. It's about modernizing our approach to success, happiness, and personal growth. The old definitions just don't fit anymore. Success isn't just about the corner office and a big paycheck. Happiness isn't a destination you arrive at after ticking off a checklist. And growth isn't a straight line up. Let's start with our approach to work. The old model was about grinding it out. 40 hours a week for 40 years, climbing a predictable ladder. The modern reality is much more fluid. Careers change, industries are disrupted overnight, and the concept of a job for life is a relic of the past. To thrive now, we need to modernize our skill set. But I'm not just talking about learning to code or understanding AI. I'm talking about the truly timeless human skills: adaptability, creativity, emotional intelligence, and the ability to learn continuously. Think of yourself not as an employee, but as the CEO of You, Incorporated. Your primary job is to invest in your own development. Are you dedicating time each week to learn something new? Not because your boss told you to, but because you're genuinely curious. Are you building a network of people who inspire and challenge you, not just people you work with? The modern career isn't a ladder, it's more like a jungle gym. You can move sideways, you can climb up, you can even hang out for a bit to catch your breath. The goal is not just to get to the top, but to enjoy the climb and build strength along the way. Stop thinking about what you want to be and start thinking about what problems you want to solve. This shift in perspective opens up a world of possibilities. Next, let's talk about our well-being. The old approach was to treat our minds and bodies like machines, push them until they break, and then maybe, if we have time, try to fix them. That's a recipe for burnout. The modernized approach sees well-being not as a luxury, but as the fundamental foundation for everything else. You can't pour from an empty cup. It's a cliché, because it's true. Modernizing your well-being means being proactive, not reactive. It means scheduling time for rest, for mindfulness, for movement, just as you would schedule an important meeting. It means understanding that mental health is not a sign of weakness. It's just health. We go to the gym for our physical muscles. We need to do the same for our mental and emotional muscles. This could be through therapy, meditation, journaling, or simply talking openly with friends. It also means setting boundaries. In a world that is always on, The most powerful thing you can do is to learn how to turn off. Unplug from the endless scroll. Say no to things that drain your energy. Your peace is your power. Protect it fiercely. Finally, let's modernize our definition of connection. We are more connected than ever before, yet studies show we are also lonelier than ever. 1,000 followers on social media can't replace one friend you can call at 3 a.m. The old model was about quantity, how many contacts you have, how big your network is. The modernized model is about quality and depth. It's about cultivating genuine relationships that are built on trust, vulnerability, and shared experiences, not just shared memes. Make time for real face-to-face interactions. Put your phone away when you're with someone you care about and give them your full, undivided attention. That's one of the greatest gifts you can give in our distracted world. And remember, the most important connection is the one you have with yourself. Do you know yourself? Do you like yourself? Do you trust yourself? Carve out solo time to just be with your own thoughts, without the noise of the outside world. That's where you'll find your clarity, your purpose, and your strength. So, how do you start this upgrade? It's not a one-time software update. It's a continuous process of small, intentional choices. It starts with awareness. Today, just notice. Notice where your energy is going. Notice what stories you're telling yourself. Notice where your old programming is holding you back. Then pick one small area to modernize. Maybe it's dedicating 15 minutes a day to learning a new skill. Maybe it's turning off your phone an hour before bed. Maybe it's calling a friend just to chat with no agenda. This isn't about becoming a perfect, hyper-efficient human. It's about becoming a more resilient, joyful, and authentic one. It's about giving yourself permission to evolve, to shed the skins that no longer fit, and to step into the most powerful and aligned version of yourself. The world has changed. It's time we changed with it, not by losing ourselves, but by finding ourselves in a whole new way. You are your greatest project. It's time to begin the renovation. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this gave you something to think about. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content on navigating our modern world with purpose and passion. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one way you plan to modernize your life this week? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.